Hey guys, this is Seth from the Mass Store Knife Shop, and today we're going to go over the Gerber Dime. Now, before you hit the X button and want to go to another video, I can assure you this is worth your time. We sell these like crazy in the knife shop. It is like the perfect small tool, very handy. This will make MacGyver want to come out of retirement and defuse a bomb or something. This is perfect. So stick around and listen to the info about the Gerber Dime. First, we'll talk about the little box as usual. Not much to it. Gerber actually made or founded in 1939. I did not know they were that old, by Mr. Pete Gerber. So cool little history information. Now let's get into the coolest tool we have in the knife shop. Now to start out, you see how small it is. You might be discouraged. And what I have done, I have a Leatherman. You can see it in size comparison. So obviously much smaller, but this is perfect for a keychain, a backpack, a pocket. Doesn't take up a lot of room. And we all know that our regular Leatherman and Gerbers, they end up in our junk kitchen drawer. This doesn't have to do that. They can stay on a keychain and not be in the way, pocket, anything. So I love the size of it. And it is called the Dime, right there, see the Dime, because it has 10 tools. So let's go over that real fast. First you have your little bottle opener, can opener right there, pop it off. Or you can also hook your keychain to that if you don't use it, but it also gives you an actual keychain look right there. And also the tools are on the outside. So this one is one of my favorite. If your wife is like mine and gets 10 Amazon packages a day, this is what that's for. This opens up the tape without cutting the contents of the box. See how it just barely scores that tape line, beveled on one side. So that's an ingenious idea right there. Just cut the tape on a box. So that's one. We'll go over here to this side, and we have our sheep's foot style blade, just your regular blade. The steel is a 3CR13 stainless steel. Not much to brag about, but it's all you need for a multi-tool like this. You know, you're not expecting to go to SEAL Team 6 with this. Pull that up. On this side, we have a typical screwdriver, flathead. On this side, you have a smaller screwdriver, but it can also go on a Phillips side. One little slot on the Phillips bit, if you can see the right there, so that'll fit on a small flathead and or a Phillips. And you have your little file right there. You can kind of see the file marks on it. So you've got two tools right there. Fold those up, and on this side you have your scissors. And actually very well designed. I like how because you can hold the knife in the body in your hand and easily cut what you're doing. So it's very well designed. A lot of them are kind of precarious, like on a Swiss Army. In my book, they're kind of hard to hold. These are perfect, and it has a good heavy-duty spring right there, if you can see it. So it's not just a piece of junk metal. So very well made. And then we'll open it up to the main tool, and immediately you'll notice that they are spring-loaded. I love that. See how it springs back? It's got a really good spring, so you don't have to worry about coming back every time you pinch something. And you have a very fine tip. Let me see if I can get that up there. See the fine, try to get a little closer to the camera. So you come to a real fine point. So you can get intricate if you're diffusing a bomb or something. Or you have right here, bigger stuff, and then ultimately your largest right there. Sorry, it's hard to zoom in, but as you can see the detail right there. And of course you've got your wire cutter for stripping wire, cutting copper, whatever. Great little tool right there. And if you've been paying attention, I've only gone over 9 tools, and I've saved the best one for last. Right here, if you see that little divot right there on my hand, you pull it out, and boom, you got a pair of tweezers. That is my favorite tool. Everyone needs tweezers, splinters, whatever you're doing. And a lot of people that buy them don't realize that is hiding in there. It hides right there in that little slot on the handle. So that is perfect. So you've got 10 little tools in a small little package. Like I said, keychains, backpack. It doesn't take up any room. Throw it in your pocket. And we do sell these like crazy in the knife shop, just for the functionality and ease of them. A lot of times when people look at a Swiss Army knife, I do suggest this, and they usually buy that. So that's your choice. And they retail for only $29 in the knife shop. And you can see the specs and pricing and links to purchase in the description. But that is the Gerber Dime, one of my favorite tools. And I think that'll wrap it up on everything. I appreciate y'all watching. Before you go, please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new content. And remember to hit that bell so you'll see any new videos that we post. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.